Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. This is the last week of 2024. We have a couple days after this week, but basically we're done. So let's see what we have to do to usher out 2024 and to prepare the opening space for 2025. So let's begin with Monday. Monday, the sun, the life force, is square, making an abrasive aspect to the nodes. The nodes are not planets, but the nodes are very, very, very important developmental and karmic power points. We have the south node, which is shaped like a cup and is everything that we have not done and everything that we have done. It is the sum total of our experiences that we carry with us. The north node, opposite the south node, is how we can take those experiences and really, in a sense, make a better way for ourselves, make a better life. In other words, it's another way of saying how we can come here to do what we came here to do and do it effectively. So when you have the sun square the north node and south node, what you really have is willingness versus willfulness. Now, the root word for both of those is will. The will is strong. It's a powerful force. And you've seen will, the will of a tender blade of grass, break concrete in order to get to the sun. And so our will is it's really a great gift, and it's extremely strong. Do we use it, willingness, or do we let it use us, willfulness? So what's happening today is not just happening today, it's really happening for the next few days, probably till the end of the week or end of the year. So when you have the sun square the nodes, the north and south nodes, it creates a karmic tug of war between holding on to old debilitating habits, ideas, and behaviors, or letting go of those concrete blocks, those old habits, behaviors, those things that just don't work anymore, holding on to those concrete blocks and letting yourself be free. It's not even about setting yourself free. Allowing yourself to be free is what it's about. So what will happen is old habits will come up, and it's up to you to sort through them and determine, is this a good, positive old habit, or is this one of those debilitating, life-sucking old habits? And if it's one of those debilitating, life-sucking old habits, let it go. No matter how familiar, no matter how delicious, let it go. So then we move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, Jupiter square Saturn. Two great planets, and whenever they come into contact with each other, Jupiter, the planet of expansion and beneficence and blessings, yay, love it. Saturn, the planet of responsibility and discipline and structure, order, love it, but it's not as wonderful to me. I love the playfulness of Jupiter. However, I understand the necessity and the importance of Saturn as well. And when Saturn is making any aspect to Jupiter, it really wants to bring that lesson home. So we have Jupiter square Saturn. And I've written some things out. I'm going to read them to you because this is the crux of the matter. Inner conflict can come up. Remember, I just want to play versus we need to have structure and order. What we need both of them. That's how this will work. So, Jupiter represents blessings, growth, and expansion. Saturn represents certainty, habit, and stabilization. All of that's important. The square between Jupiter and Saturn is often seen as a sign of conflict because of Jupiter's tendency to openness and innovation, and Saturn's insistence on sticking with what's familiar no matter what. So this aspect doesn't have to be a conflict, though. It's actually an opportunity to break free of crippling karmic, emotional, and societal constraints. We have to break free of those. We on this planet are facing the first of 3 make or break tests. And it starts with this one as of Tuesday. We'll have 2 more times that Jupiter will square Saturn, and we will be presented with the test. So, this make or break test, the first of 3, asks us, will we put our energy, intention, and commitment into acknowledging that we are all interconnected, that we are all innately sharing a desire for cooperation, that the individual rights and freedoms of one are the individual rights and freedoms of all, that we are open-minded and open-hearted in accepting and respecting each other's differences. That is the test. And as you look out into the world, you can see that, wow, there are a whole lot of people insisting on not passing the test. And a lot of those who are insisting on not passing it are also insisting that it's not really a test. Yes, it is a test. It's a vital, important test. This is actually a bell tolls for thee moment and place in time. Then we move on to Thursday, where Mercury, the planet of communication, of how we gather and process information, of the intellect, is opposition Jupiter. So Mercury is opposition Jupiter. So there is an opposition. An opposition does not mean that there has to be a fight. You and I are opposition each other. As you watch this video, you're seeing me looking out at you. That's called an opposition. In order to have clear communication, you need that. Mercury is also square, creating an abrasive aspect to the planet Saturn. Now, we've run into Saturn before, just yesterday. So, or 2 days before, Tuesday. This is Thursday. Thursday, it's very sweet, very short, very simple. You do not have to have the last word, even if you think you do. Trust me, you don't. Today is not the day for it, so let it go. This is not a time to make important decisions or to sign important papers. Also, back up the files on your computer. This day is kind of like a mini Mercury retrograde. And Mercury went direct last week, I believe. It went direct. However, every once in a while, other planets will begin to act up and imitate it. This is that once in a while. So be cautious. Watch what you say. Watch how you're thinking. Pay attention. Don't make important decisions. And allow yourself to just breathe, because Mercury rules the lungs as well. Breathe, and when you don't know what to do, 3 deep rhythmic breaths, and things will start to clear up, and you'll get an idea of which way you need to move. Then on Friday, we have Venus, the planet of women, the planet of gifts, and this is an interesting gift-giving time, the planet of women, the planet of gifts, the planet of balance and harmony. We have Venus square the abrasive aspect to the planet Uranus. The planet Uranus is unpredictable, uncontrollable. Who knew that was going to happen? The planet Uranus is the planet of genius. It's the planet of divine insight. It's the planet of that is unique and inventive. So, what is the message with Venus and Uranus being in an abrasive relationship with each other? You may feel that you need space from, you name it. You need space from, is it your significant other? Is it your pet? Is it the responsibility of having to water the plants? Is it whatever it is? You may feel that you need space from it. Take the space. You don't have to break anything to take the space. You just simply need to say, I'm taking a time out, and take the time out. It's important. Also, be aware that innovation and creativity are strong, and indulge your inner artist and express the divine inspiration that you've been gifted with. And an artist who comes to mind for me at this time is Picasso. Venus, the artistic expression, the artist. Uranus, wow, I didn't see that coming. So Picasso, Venus square Uranus, totally that. So what you need to do for yourself is allow yourself to open up to your intensely wonderful, intensely creative abilities and self. So that's it for now. I will see you before the end of the year, but it will be the end of the year, and we'll be talking about the last couple of days and the next 365, the first of the next 365 days. Until then, bye.